Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me using a headset with a boom mic on it. It's been so windy today. It was impossible to record earlier and get any kind of audio. Now that the sun's went down, the wind's calmed. A little bit of light here. What I wanted to talk about tonight, hopefully this comes out good on audio. This is my second time to try and record this. But what I wanted to talk about a little bit was trying to get used to being out like this with no walls around you, nothing solid. I grew up when I was a young man, early teens. I never had a tent. My cousins and I, we'd go down off into the wild blue and light a campfire. And we just bed down in sleeping bags all around the fire. And, we didn't own a tent of any kind. I did end up with a two-man pup tent about my mid-teens. And I used to do a lot of solo camping in that. But when I was younger, there was no tent. And it's kind of creepy. Admittedly, it is really creepy at first. When you're out here and you don't have solid walls around you, or even some semblance of solid walls. Now, my wife, for example, she wants at least a tent. She does not care if it's a $30 Ozark Trail tent, really thin fabric, zero protection. If anything wants to get in, it's going to get in. But still, there's nothing to be afraid of in nature. Not where we live. We don't have bear or anything like that. We do have mountain lion, cougar. Those are in the area. They're not supposed to be. I'm in the heartland. I'm surrounded by wheat fields. We're not supposed to have those here, but they do exist here. And occasionally we have bear, black bear, but those aren't supposed to be here either. Yet you go down to the Smoky Hill River and walk along the sandbanks, or out on the sandbars, and you'll find bear track. But they're not here. Yeah, well. Anyway, my wife just feels better having something between her and the outside, even if it's just tent fabric. And I can understand that. I really can. For me, though, it took me a while. It really did when I was younger. If I wanted to be out and I wanted to camp, though, what choice did I have? I was a young man. I wasn't raised by my parents. I was raised by my grandparents, and they were old people, and they creeped me out. And I wanted to spend as little time with them as I had to, a lot of times, because I was young, and I wanted to be out doing things. And if I wanted to be out, that meant roughing it, kind of like I'm doing here. At least I have shelter over my head. When I was a kid, we didn't even have that, not even a tarp, you know. Where we would go down and camp was right on the bank of a pond, and there were no trees. We were just kind of out in the middle of the prairie. So we slept out under the stars, not even anything over our heads. So if rain come in, it come in on top of us, and we had a considerable walk, half hour to 45 minutes before we could get back to the house and get out of the rain. So we were always kind of careful about, what are the rain chances. And we went out on the good nights that we were pretty sure we weren't going to end up soaked to the bone. But, it just takes a little time. It can be creepy. Perfectly understandable. If your idea of spending a night away from home is, a 4-star, 5-star hotel with a swimming pool, spa, private gym, free continental breakfast, free Wi-Fi, maybe a bar, this is going to be rough the first few times you do it. It's going to be real rough. You won't get no sleep. You will not sleep. However, it does get easier. You have to realize that what's out here at night is the same exact thing that was out here all day. Difference is that certain things are active more at night, of course. You have diurnal and you have nocturnal. Okay. The coyotes come right up in here. Deer, right up in here. Raccoon, bobcat, all of it. right where I'm standing, right where I'm sitting right now, where this hammock is hung, everything that lives in my area of the country has been right where I am right now at night. And I'm out here. You know, the lights are going to go off when I hit that sleeping bag in that hammock and down for the night. It's just me, nothing around me to protect me. No cloth, no fabric to keep anything out. So I don't mind that, because I know what's out here. There are some things out here that are not supposed to be out here. A game camera, I think it was 5 miles north of here. Somebody put a game camera out for deer and actually caught a mountain lion on camera. So we know they are here, even though they're not actually recognized as being here. And some of the local rivers here, you go down and you'll find black bear paw prints in the sand. Those are not supposed to be here either, but occasionally it does happen. Now where they come from, I don't know. There's definitely not a lot of bear habitat where I'm at. This is a prairie, But when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, you build up a little courage over time. It does get easier. That's all I can tell you. Just go out and give it a try. If it creeps you out, realize that every time you do it, it's going to get a little better. Just like everything else. Alright, well, I'm going to cut this video short tonight. It's kind of chilly. Not cold by any means, but temperatures probably in the low 40s right now. And it's dark and I'm tired. It's been a long day. I worked today and I have not stopped except to eat dinner all day. I've been go, go, go ever since 6:30 this morning. And it's not real late, but I am real tired. So I'll get another video out to you guys as soon as I can. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. My channel has been really slow. I apologize for that. We've had medical problems. I've had a few medical scares. I was type 2 diabetic. I've had a whole panel of tests and all kinds of stuff run and big hospital bills and trying to get that paid off. My wife had a cancer scare. She just had surgery at KU Med Center not too long ago, and she is thankfully cancer free, but now we've got an eye appointment for her. She has to have eye surgery. So, we've had a lot going on. So, yeah, there's been a very dry spell on my channel, but that is fixing to change. So, I hope some of you guys will come back and watch something else and maybe even like and subscribe, comment, or ask questions, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to get off of here, and I'll get another video out to you guys as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching.